Hey guys, hey, Stacey Daniel, wealth strategist and insurance broker. We are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, we are on YouTube, guys. And let me go ahead and share this out. We'll listen to our jazz. If you're new to the Motivate Your Money family, please know that we're on here Sunday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Oh, and I can see your comments. Can I respond to them though? I don't think I can, but I can see them. We're on here Sunday and Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we talk about all things money, motivation, and mindset. Right, guys? Second, I want to this video out. You guys go ahead and share it out as well. You're going to want to know what we're talking about. We're talking about how you're killing your dreams, how you're killing your future, how you're killing your relationships. So I don't want to put it there because then it could be seen in that camera. And I have a new app called Lula TV, so it's allowing me to go live on Instagram and YouTube at the same time. Hey, Barbara Beckley. So I'm learning here, guys. Bear with me a little bit here if you don't know and you're new to the Motivating Money Academy. We listen to a little bit of jazz when we first come in. All right, guys? So share this video out. Go ahead. Share it out. Don't be stingy. Share it out, guys. I promise you're not going to be disappointed. Make sure you have a pen and pad ready so some content. All right, so 1 second. Let me go ahead. I got the mouse on my computer. Looking at my laptop. How about that? All right, let's see here. As you come in, let me know where you're coming from. Hey, Barbara Beckley, Eric, War, Myrna Nevi, Joel Chapman, and Roosevelt. Hey, Amy. Where you guys coming from? If you're new to the Motivate Your Money Academy, can you put your name and your location? If you have a business, guys, make sure you put in the comment section what kind of business you have. Let us know how we can get in contact with you. All right, I'm figuring this out. So let's see. Go over here. I want to be able to share my video. Oh, by the way, I have a new, hey, Paul Chapman, hey, Nuria. I have a new artist who's going to let me sample their music. He's actually creating my own music for me come Wednesday. You guys know we're on Sunday and Wednesday. I am on now. Hey. You guys are here. All right, so let's see. Okay, so I want to share this out. I'm struggling, y'all. We're going to get this. Okay. Did you guys share the video out? Let's see. I don't see where you shared it. Did you share the video out, guys? Is the sound? If you can hear me when you come in, can you let me know? Give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you see me okay? Can you hear me? Can you see me okay? Can you guys let me know? You know the oh wow, they got a commercial. You know these internet streets are not loyal. So can you let me know if you can hear me? Can you see me okay? Hey, daddy's girl. I can see your comments over here. All right. Let's see. Share in a group. I'm sharing the live, guys. The commercial, I want the commercial to go past. I'm straight struggling, but that's okay. Because I'm going to keep going. Oh, wait. Here we go. There we go. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Deetra. Okay, guys. Just in case you don't know, this is the Motivate Your Money radio show. My name is Stacey Daniel. I am a wealth strategist and an insurance broker, and every Sunday and Wednesday, we're on here from 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we're talking about all things money, motivation, and mindset. And if we didn't know, also, we listen to a little bit of jazz in the beginning. Do me a favor, go ahead and share this broadcast out because you're going to want to know what we're talking about. Make sure you get a pen and a pad so you can take notes. We're talking about how we're killing our future, how we're killing our dreams, guys, how we're killing our self-esteem and our relationships. All in one act. All in one act. All right, guys? So make sure you have a pen and a paper. Make sure you share this out so other people can learn this information as well. It's absolutely important. Let's go ahead and turn the music off so we can get started with our content. Let me make sure I have that up on too. Got so much going on. But that's okay. Because I'm going to figure this out between this broadcast and the next. All right, so let me minimize this a little bit. That's at like 110%. Okay, so today, like I said, we're talking about how your poor money management is indeed deadly. if you're new to the show, we're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. You can reach us at Motivating Your Money on all three of those platforms, guys. Go ahead and like, comment, and share if you're on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. And on Wednesdays, guys, we'll be on intellectualradio.com, so you'll be able to call in. So make sure you comment here. Hey, Penny Houston. Make sure you comment here. Hey, handsome 38 million. Can't see that million man's. I need to wear a darker shirt so I can see it. Walking drug, D-roll, follow. Hey guys, hey. Thank you for joining. So okay, so if you are local, we will be having guests on the radio show come March. So if you have a business, if you have a book, if you have, just you have experience in personal finance, or you are one of the financial professionals, a trusted financial professional, join us and we will be having visitors and guests at the radio show here in the local greater Chicago area, and that's in March. Okay, guys? All right, any resources or anything that I talk about today, you can find those resources on bit.ly/motivating your money. That's bit.ly/motivating your money. Make sure you log on to there or join us in our Facebook community, which is Motivating Your Money. Okay, guys? That's Motivating Your Money. I'm getting my camera. Okay, so making sure we can all see in all angles and I don't have to keep moving back and forth. All right, so now, if you want to have weekly freebies, if you want to have random motivational tips sent to your text message, savvy tips and tricks, flash sales notifications when we are doing events in your area, then make sure you join our VIP phone list. And you can just text FIRE to 76626, FIRE to 76626. Again, that's FIRE to 76626. Hey, millionaires, mama. All right, guys. Now, this show is actually brought to you by the Black Wall Street Exchange. And the Black Wall Street Exchange was created to concentrate our community, to stimulate our minority and our Black economy by circulating the dollar in an international manner. So the Black Wall Street Exchange is February 10th, 2019, and that's at the Greenwood Cultural Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is brought to you by Latoya Rose. Latoya Rose Tax Services, and Latoya Rose is a third generational business owner in the historic district of Tulsa, Oklahoma, and you can reach her at Latoya Rose Knows. Hey, Bernetta, how you doing? Make sure you share this video, guys. Share, like, comment, subscribe the video out, guys. All right, so shameless plug, I will be a keynote speaker in the Black Wall Street Exchange on February 10th, and I will be talking about the 8 silent wealth killers, 4 ways we are giving our money away, and 4 ways our money is being taken from us. So if those are is that anything that's interesting you, make sure you join us. If you're there, it's a free event. If not, no worries. I will be doing events here local in the greater Chicago area as well. All right, so let's make sure you guys are ready for some information. Let's see. Who do I have here? Who do I have here coming on? All right. These are all Instagram people. I don't see any YouTube people. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Who am I and why should you listen to me? For the past 10 years, guys, I've been a speaker and teacher across several national speaker and teacher across several different states. And I've received multiple awards and accolades. So telling people just simply the same thing that I'm talking to you guys about, all types of money, motivation, and mindset, all types of hidden, powerful rules of money that they aren't teaching us in our schools, in our colleges, and our places of worship. They're not teaching us at home, and they're not teaching us in our corporate jobs either. And so we need to learn these things so that we can implement them and teach our community and our family as well. So I've been doing so with my company, Financial Motivations, and I want to help you. I transitioned my business online in 2017 so that I can affect change on a larger scale. So that's what we're going to be talking about. Hey, who did I say? Lincon. I hope I didn't pronounce that incorrectly, Sybil's. My apologies. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, let's go ahead, get right into the topic of today. If you are on, you know what? I didn't share this to my business page. One moment. Share to page. I totally forgot about that. Ooh. And I've been on already 11 minutes. Okay, let's see. All right, so so today has been a little bumpy, but that's okay. I have this new app going. Don't know if I like it or not, and that's on Lula TV, guys. If you go live and you've been wanting to go live, on Instagram and YouTube at the same time, you can do so on Lula TV. It also lets you go live on a few other different platforms. So I got my laptop here, my computer screen here, and my phone here, but we're gonna get this done. All right, so again, we're talking about how you're killing your dreams, your future, your relationships, and more. And hope you have your pens and pads together, because we're actually gonna get into this, guys. Let me move my microphone out the way because I need to move up so I can see. All right, so the thing is this, guys. When we have debt, when we have poor money management skills, when we're unaware of how to get out of debt, unaware of how to better manage our money, when we're unaware, I like this new shirt on. I guess I should have ironed it. But anyway, when we're unaware of how to find financial relief, how to lose the insecurities when it comes to our finances moving forward, how to secure our future, our family, and live a life free of financial worry, it causes us stress. It causes us, it affects our health. It affects our relationships. It affects our dreams. It affects our future. And that's what we're talking about today, guys. How is one action or one lack of action doing that? By us not better managing our money, by us not finding out how indeed we can overcome those financial worries that we have, all of those things, we are actually killing them, guys. And let me show you how. We already know that our money situation affects where we live, how much we pay for our rent or our mortgage. We already know it affects our car note, our insurance. We already know that it affects our retirement options or the lack thereof. It affects our ability to start a new business or get a business loan. It affects all those things, and we're already aware of that. But what we may not be aware of, there are 4 other serious ways that our lack of doing more for our finances or lack of learning how to do more for our finances are killing parts of us. Not just costing us more money, but actually killing parts of our lives and our family lives. So the first one, guys, how about our health? How about our health? Debt, stress, and oh yeah, we need to make that a little larger. Hold on. All right. Debt and stress go hand in hand, and 72% of Americans say they felt stressed about their money. Hey, Nicole, according to an American Psychological Association study, 22% said that they felt extreme stress over their finances. Financial stress means that, not necessarily that you are hyperventilating or things of that nature, but what about when you are not logging into your accounts because you don't want, happy Sunday to you, because you don't want to see the account negative balance? Or what about you're not checking your monthly statements? What about, you're not, when you won't even check your mail when it comes in the mail, and it might be an NSF notification or whatever. I've experienced all of these. Bottom line is, we think we're not being affected by just scooping it under the rug and not paying attention to it, but there are signs and symptoms that it is affecting us, guys. One, these are a couple of signs. We're not able to sleep. These lights are just way too much trying to read all this. Let me make this a little smaller. Hold on. That's me. You helped me change that. Thank you so much, lady. Yes, yes, yes. And you know what? If you notice, I got on my workout shirt. You probably can't see it, but I got on some workout pants. I'm going to need you to help me with that as well, because it's getting bad. So stay tuned. Hey, Lena Dix, how are you? How are you? Anyway, guys, so some of the signs and the symptoms that is affecting our health is that we are stressed out. How is that defined? That means it manifests in our lack of sleep. It manifests, hey, Theodore, it manifests in our lack of focus. It manifests in our nagging worry. So we may gain weight. We may be attitudinal. We may not pay attention to things, hey, that used to be of importance to us as a result of us feeling a certain kind of way when it comes to our debt. It affects our health. Like I said, according to the American, the American Psychological Association study, 72% of Americans say they feel stressed about their money situation. Hey, Hill, glad you're here. That's one way, guys. Number two, how is our financial lack of our financial literacy, or the lack of doing anything about it, taking control and stepping into action, killing us? killing us. That's killing our peace of mind. One, by affecting our health. It's killing our peace of mind. Two, what about emotionally? Anger, depression, and suicide. There is a such thing, guys, called debt anger syndrome. And this is a phenomenon is known in the medical circle. And what it is it's debt prompted and it's anger associated, and it's actually an illness. And some of the symptoms to this, guys, you might notice is isolation, domestic violence, road rage, worksite incidents, things of that nature. What's the mindset? Because emotionally we are affected by our debt or our lack of paying more attention on making our Scraps Earl, making our finances a priority, because we're panicking, we're denying it, and we're stressing. We are mad at our creditors. We're mad at the mailman for delivering the mail that's giving us this bad information that we have at NSF. We're mad at our kids for asking for something that we know we can't give them. We expect them to kind of know, because then we have to tell them no. It's all a psychological cycle that's affecting us, and we may lash out. We may have anger. We may have arguments with our spouse. We may be too strict on our kids. We may be distant, isolated. Like I said, domestic violence, and that doesn't necessarily mean putting your hands on somebody, but if you're responding in a negative way, name calling, always irritable and unable to be approached, that's making people feel uncomfortable in their home. So it's an unhealthy environment. Hey, Ray McFadden, think I pronounced that correctly. Glad you're here. So again, if you guys are just joining in, this is the Motivate Your Money radio show. Glad you're here. We're on Sunday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm actually trying something different than coming on my main page when normally we're on our business page. So we're going to see how this works out. And we're talking about how our poor money management is killing us in various areas of our lives, and we don't realize it. We know it's affecting our prices on how much we pay for rent and mortgage and car and insurance and, credit cards and interest rates, and whether we have a retirement or the lack thereof, and all of that. But what other ways is it actually killing us instead of just costing us money? And we already talked about the first one. It's killing our peace of mind, and it's affecting our health. If you don't have good health, your peace of mind is down the drain. It's killing our peace of mind. Second way is emotionally affecting us with the debt anger syndrome, which is a real thing in the medical circle, and it's debt prompted and anger associated, and it's considered an illness. And some of the symptoms are, isolation, domestic violence, road rage, and worksite incidents, and that's killing our relationships. Boom. Killing our relationships. Different ways we don't even realize how one is affecting the other. I always say personal finance is not common sense, and effective money management is a skill that must be learned. I also always say that just because we've been successful in other areas of our lives don't mean we will be successful in managing our money. But we will work very hard, and I'm speaking from experience, we will work very hard and spend large amounts of money to make people think we have everything going on. We have everything going on. Little do they know our self-esteem is being affected, our self-worth is being affected. Obviously, we're being strangled by our debt. And so, of course, this affects us. It comes out in other areas. A solid financial foundation does include being able to readily handle emotional things that affect us on the outside. I went through an unexpected divorce in 2012. And though I had the money, grew up and didn't have money conversation, became a successful entrepreneur and had money in a bank account, lots of money, going on all kind of just crazy trips because I didn't even know what to do with the money. Just I was glad I had extra money. And I thought that's what financial success meant. I didn't realize at that moment that that's just numbers in the bank account. That's not wealth. Wealth has nothing to do with numbers. Retirement has nothing to do with age. And personal finance has nothing to do with money. Well, 80% of it has nothing to do with money. What I'm saying is, as soon as I went through an unexpected major events, I was the one who liquidated my assets. I was the one who reverted back to unhealthy spending habits. So this is what I'm saying. It kills our relationship by us not knowing how to manage our money, or knowing and not acting on it, or knowing we don't know and not asking for help. All right, guys. So I'm completely the one who went all the way down the financial spiral and ended up back as an employee for 7 months. And while I keep emphasizing, there is a major component when it comes to our mindset and when we're building our finances. Okay, guys. So number 3, that was number 1, and that was number 2. We're killing our peace of mind. We're killing our relationships. All right, guys. Let's get ready to go to number 3. Depression, guys. However, after we go through the emotional and we realize that we need to ask for some help or we don't and it gets worse, we can actually go into a depression, guys. I looked up and I found another study. It says people who are struggling with unresolved debt for too long are likely to suffer from depression. This is the study from the University of Nottingham in England. According to Newsmax.com, they also say people complete suicide are 8 times likely to be in debt, and people who are in debt are more likely to experience drinking problems and drug dependence. So it goes even further than just feeling a certain way and isolating. If we don't do anything about it, it can get worse and worse. Why is this so important, guys? Who do we know that might be isolating? Who do we know that might have lost a job? Who do we know that you can see that they're struggling, but they're still trying to keep up that facade? That was me for so long. Who do we know who have recently gone through a major life-changing event and they're not really talking about it? Though that emotion is coming out in other areas, usually it's spending or drinking or shopping, and that means they're going into more debt. So then it becomes it's a vicious cycle. At that point, they're not even wondering, they're not even caring which one's causing the pain. Is it the debt that's causing the pain, or is it the pain causing the debt? It's a vicious cycle at that point. You guys follow me? Let me know if this is making sense. Give me some thumbs up and some comments over here. Let's see who has joined. Salamanshu and Nini. Hey, Nini. Hey. And Pandera 1919731. Hey, over here, Manny, Chandri. Let me know if this is making any sense. I forgot to put in the comment section where you guys can get this resource at. bit.ly/motivating your money. Okay, so again, depression, which can be an onset caused by. Thank you for the thumbs up and the hearts, guys. Oh, I can see that. I'm on a whole new, just so you guys know, I'm on my phone, I'm on my computer, and I have my laptop over here for music. But I'm able to now broadcast from YouTube and Instagram and Facebook all at the same time. And if you guys are listening to me on Wednesdays, we're actually on iHeartRadio, intellectualradio.com as well. So stay tuned. We're on every Sunday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right, guys? Got my little ball. Those flyaways really do bother me. So, all right. So again, signs and symptoms. You might be spending even more than usual because you don't care, or you're just ultimately only trying to fill in a void. You might be partying more in an attempt to not even think about it. I can relate to that. You might be buying extraordinary lavish gifts, again, to look good, again, to make yourself feel good, not even paying attention to the fact that you're digging yourself in a deeper hole, because we feel like it's at that point out of control. There's nothing we can do about it. So we're just doing more to worry about now. It's no longer the focus of trying to get out of it. We just realize, man, the end is coming. I'm going to do what I can, and I'm going to ride it till the wheels fall off. Let me know if you guys can relate to that, because that's where I was before I finally realized I needed to get some help. All right. We start applying for multiple credit cards all at the same time, trying to get as much credit as we can before our credit score really, really drops, or before we no longer have any access to any credit. We start hoarding. Or we'll stop doing our best at work. We'll stop going to work. We'll drop out of school. We just stop wanting or having the ability to go above and beyond and show up in our lives. So this is the description of how it's killing our dreams. How is our poor money management killing our dreams? Hopelessness sets in, and as a result, low self-esteem, low self-worth can all lead to more debt. So we try to relieve it. And even still, depression is what is the result. Does this make sense, guys? Thank you for the thumbs up and the hearts. So again, we talked about it. Killing our peace of mind, killing our relationships, killing our dreams. But wait a minute, it gets worse, guys. What about it killing our future? What about it killing our future? The effects of our debt and poor money management affects our children, guys. For children, debt can undermine their relationship with their peers. They might be missing social events. They may not be dressed, clean or ironed, because we might be working 2 and 3 jobs. We're expecting them to get themselves ready, or an older kid to get themselves ready. So they may not be looking their best when they go to school. We don't have money for extracurricular activities. So they have to, they're isolated. They feel isolated. They feel excluded, and they may even feel ashamed. And this was me. I was raised by my mom who adopted me, and I'm fine with that. And there was no problem with that. But I didn't realize until the other kids pointed out to me that she could not dress me and she could not do my hair. She was 40 years older than me. She was 40 years older than me, and it wasn't even a matter of money at that point. Not that I thought at the time, but it was a matter of she didn't see the value in the things that I wanted her to buy. So she bought me stuff. It just wasn't what I wanted her to buy me. So it wasn't a matter of necessarily debt, but our financial situation, because I really believe that she couldn't afford it. My mother is very proud and she wouldn't talk to me about it. But knowing, I look at her situation now and she's still not talking to me about it or won't listen to me. And I remember some different things. And so being a single parent, you have limited in what you can do unless you're just completely successful. And my mother wasn't that successful, though we didn't, wasn't homeless and all of that. But I can tell that there were parents and kids that lived so significantly better than we did. And so those were the ones who pointed out that my clothes was not, what was it? Used jeans. I don't know if anybody is in my age group, but used jeans and I can't remember the name of the other ones, but used stood out. And this one girl had like all the used jeans and all the used jackets. And I didn't really, they were cute. I felt cute and clean, but let me know that it was, and they was doing all type of trips and all of this, guys, and I wasn't able to do it. So I soon realized that finances was an issue. So again, I'm telling you that, kids are missing out on social opportunities, school trips, and events that makes them feel isolated, excluded, and ashamed. And this can make them have a sense of failure because they can't help you. Not necessarily even about the kids, but because they can't help you. They can see you stressing, and they feel like a sense of failure because they can't help get you out of your mood. They also lowers their self-esteem and their self-worth. All right, guys. And what makes this even worse, if you take it an even step further, is that if we don't learn or we don't implement and we don't teach our kids how to better manage their money, they take these poor management skills, money management skills into their future. And guess what? They never learn how to manage it. They live in check to check, or they're not learning how to have a budget, or the difference between their expenses and their income coming in on a monthly basis. I was 28 years of age when I finally decided or realized that I need to do something about it. I was not 28 when I actually put some action behind my feelings. So how many years was I struggling because my mother and her limitations? All right, guys. So ultimately, we're killing our future. We're killing our future. Our kids are our future, guys. Our kids are our future. And if we're not teaching them how to better manage their money, we're cutting ourselves at the foot, because if we need help when we are in our retirement age, they haven't even built a solid financial foundation because they don't know how. They don't know how. And then they still have the propensity to go through the different levels that I just mentioned. The drug addiction, the alcoholism, the extreme debt, it affecting their social relationship, getting into a relationship that's unhealthy, or staying in a relationship that's unhealthy. The low self-esteem, the overeating, the inability to sleep. All of those, guys, are ways that we are affected by our poor money management, or our refusal to act on the fact that we need to do better. When we finally realize and it's brought to our attention that, man, I need to do something different, and we don't do anything, you're still subject to all these different things that I'm mentioning. Let me make sure. Hey, Nene, this Nene. Making sure I'm not missing any comments or questions over here. All right, guys. Hey, Mia, glad you're here. Is this making any sense? Oh, just dropped my head thing. Is this making any sense? Do you guys have any questions? I have so much going on right now, but that's okay. I got viewers over here, and I got viewers over here. So again, we talked about how you're killing your peace of mind. We talked about how you're killing your relationships. We talked about how you're killing your dreams. And we talked about how you're killing your future. Ultimately, guys, unresolved debt, and I'm reading from my notes. Ultimately, guys, unresolved debt, reduced buying power, insecurity in our retirement or lack of retirement plans affect us in numerous ways. They should be a priority to put our money. It should be of maximum importance that we put our money as a priority, especially when you listening to me, because that means you're between the ages of 35 and 50. So what could you be doing differently? Who could you be asking about differently? Who could you be asking for help, guys, that we don't reach out to because we're shame or fear or lack of time or money is what we think? Then we have to balance out. Am I more ashamed or more fearful of somebody knowing where I'm at, or I'm more ashamed of more fearful of all these different things that I just mentioned and how they're affecting us? What's the long-term effects, guys? All right, so if this is anything that you can identify with, or if anything I've mentioned is something that you know some friends or family can identify with, I need you to share this video. Secondly, what's the solution, guys? You can go ahead and join us in the Motivating Money Academy. It is a free resource where we have support. Everybody in there have already admitted that they're needing to work on their finances in one area or another, whether that's budgeting and savings and credit, additional streams of income, whether that's having a passive income, setting up online, whether that's, securing their retirement, getting life insurance, teaching their kids, how do they talk about it, all those different areas, guys, is what we handle in our free Facebook community. So there's support there. It's a no judgment zone. It's we also have a Motivating Your Money Academy, which is 14 different modules, 70 videos, 40 PDFs. I'm constantly adding new things. You get office hours, you get free trainings on a weekly basis. You get free resources, downloadables, workbooks, checklists, and cheat sheets. All of that, guys, is part of the Motivating Your Money Academy, and it's $1 for 7 days. So imagine you can learn about how to build your credit, how to restore your credit, how to grow your credit, how you can get into 700 clubs, secret 700 club secrets, how you can budget on a monthly basis, how you can secure your automation of your account so you don't have to worry about it. All those different features, guys, are included in the Academy and in our Facebook community. So I want to invite you over there to join us. It's absolutely free. But more importantly, share this out. If you decide that you don't want to take advantage of it, that's fine. Knowledge is first, action is second. Can you help me pass the word out to somebody else and share this video out? All right, guys. Now, you do know we're on here Sunday and Wednesday, right? So on Wednesday, I'm going to give you some action steps for each one of these areas. Action steps for each one of these areas. So if you didn't bring your pen and your paper today, watch the replay. Be ready to come on Wednesday so you can hear some action steps on how we can actually immediately have an effect to undo some of the different things that we've been talking about. I do want to mention, lastly, one way that our poor money management skills is killing us, because we talked about killing our dreams, killing our future, killing our peace of mind, and we talked about peace of mind dreams. Wow, let's go back. We talked about it, killing our peace of mind, right? We talked about it, killing our relationships, killing our dreams, and killing our future. All right, so how about, and I almost didn't include this, but I would be remiss if I didn't. Even though it doesn't happen as much in the African-American community, it is real, and it is rampant, and it does happen in the African-American community. It's just probably, I don't know the statistics. You don't hear about it as much, but it's a real thing. Suicide, guys. Suicide. Increased awareness is needed that job loss, bankruptcy, foreclosures, and other financial setbacks can be a risk factor for suicide. Relative to other age groups, a larger increasing proportion of middle-aged suicides have circumstances associated with job, financial, and legal distress, and are completely suffocating the community. And again, that might not be in the African American community, but it is. And this comes from the University of Nottingham study, and they're in England. So I wanted to make mention that suicide is a result of debt, guys. People feel that they're just overwhelmed, and they're stressed, and there's no way out, and they're killing themselves. So I needed to make mention. Don't take it lightly just because it's not people that you know. It's happening. Not paying attention to our finances, not implementing strategies and reaching out for help has a cycle, and it has a constant downward spiral. All right, guys. So stay tuned for Wednesday when we talk about some action steps for each one of them. We are now officially open for Q&A, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any comments, let me know. On Wednesday, you can actually call in. Right now, you can go ahead and put any comments or question in the comment section. Let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and put the Facebook community here. I can't put any notes over here in Instagram, guys. Sorry. And I got this new app. I like the way it looks. Tell me what you guys think, if you like the new app or not. All right, so let me go ahead. Hey, Paul Thompson. We are actually in Q&A session, Paul. We were talking about how our poor monthly management or money management behaviors and habits can be killing us. It's killing us in different areas, guys. And we talked about how it's killing our relationships, how it's killing our future, how it's killing our dreams, and how it's killing our peace of mind. So we're in the Q&A session. Does anybody have any questions, any comments? Let me go ahead and put the Facebook community. Again, anything that I mentioned today and some free resources, tips and tools and things of that nature, go to bit.ly/motivating your money, bit.ly/motivating your money, bit.ly/motivating your money to learn more. Okay, guys? Let me go ahead and put the Facebook group. I can't type and talk. Sorry. How about, on a side note, I'm getting ready to go to the gym. How about, I've been going to the gym successfully for a whole week, and I'm proud of myself. How about I'm still not losing? I thought I would. I'm not going to even go there. I'm going to keep going, and I'm not going to allow 1 week to affect me because I've been eating off the chain. I'm talking about, like, I need to lose like 25, 30 pounds. And I'm glad that I started this journey because it's all about habits. It's all about doing something that you're not used to doing and you're not liking to do. And though I'm not struggling in my finances, when you get ready to change something, it's still mindset and it's still looking at the big picture and keep moving forward, whether or not you're getting immediate results or not. You have to make sure you keep going. So me and my physical journey is closely related to your financial journey. All right, so we are finally getting this in here. I cannot type and talk. Motivating your money. Okay. All right, guys, no questions, no comments. Don't let your friends or your family members suffer in silence. Don't you suffer in silence. If this is something that you're going through, my life is so much different. My client's life is so much different after we finally made our finances a priority, guys. It's so important. I just did a workshop yesterday at the Glenwood Library. Hey, Jimmy. And we talked about, hey. And we talked about how you can get out of debt in 9 years or less, including your mortgage and your student loans. And, so many people were just amazed at different hidden and powerful rules of money that they weren't aware of. So don't allow yourself to completely suffer in silence and not act on it. And don't allow your friends and family members to do the same as well. Share this video out. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Share this video out. Check me out on Wednesday where we talk about the different action steps to help you with each category that we mentioned today. Other than that, guys, if you didn't know, we come in and we listen to jazz, and we're going to go out listening to jazz as well. That is our show for today. Bye, guys. Have a good evening. Thanks for joining.